Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in today. My name is Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. I am coming to you live from the Bradley Athletics Center on the campus of Boston Trinity Academy in Boston, Massachusetts. Here to bring you coverage of today's varsity high school boys basketball contest between the visitors from Cats Academy and the hosting Boston Trinity Academy Lions. It is the last game of the season, and it is senior day for the Lions. They finished up their playoff run last week, made it all the way to the MBIL Division I Finals before ultimately finishing as the runner-up behind Gann Academy. And now, today is just a special day to honor their seniors. The senior class of 2023 for BTA features number 1, Caleb Pucci, number 13, Philip Dos Santos, and number 14, Luke Hodge. So a special day to honor those three young men as they finish up their high school basketball careers here with the Lions today. As you can see from the scoreboard clock in the bottom left corner of your screen, we got a little less than 5 minutes left on the pregame clock before we get this one underway. So let's take a look at the rosters for the two teams coming in today. We'll start over here on our left with the visitors from Cats Academy. Going in order of jersey number 4, the Cats. First off, we have a sophomore number 1, Gavin Santana. Another sophomore number 3, Silas Etienne. A sophomore number 11, Shamar White. A sophomore number 13, Andrew Baines. A freshman number 22, RJ Garfield. A freshman number 23, Yomi Garcia. A freshman number 24, Daryl Enderitu. A senior number 31, Michelle Lamacchia. A senior number 33, Enrique Ventosa. And a freshman, number 35, Miguel Alves. So that is the roster for the visiting Cats of Cats Academy. Now let's take a look over here for our hosts, the Boston Trinity Academy Lions. Once again, going in order of jersey number 4, the Lions. First off, we have a freshman, number 0, Henry Marchioni. Next, a senior, number 1, Caleb Pucci. A junior, number 2, Gabe Glover. A junior, number 3, Welby Perez Valera. A freshman, number 4, Benjamin Desiree. A freshman, number 5, E.Z. Morristhene. A senior, number 13, Philip Dos Santos. A senior, number 14, Luke Hodge. A freshman, number 15, Alexios Mamalakis. A freshman, number 21, Kyle Cameron Martin. An 8th grader, number 30, Moses Long. And a junior, number 32, Daniel Rondon. Head coach of the Boston Trinity Academy boys basketball team is Davis Franklin. So that is the roster for the BTA Lions. Remember, folks, as always, if you enjoy this live stream, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all my upcoming live streams. And if you got something to say, I encourage you to say it in the live chat. We got our first note in the live chat from GS Joel, a very simple hi. And, you know, your message can be just that simple. It could be as simple as saying, go Lions or go Cats. No matter who you're rooting for, we appreciate the good vibes here in the live chat. If you want to shout out your favorite player, maybe you're watching a family member or a friend play today and you want to give them a shout out. Maybe since it's senior day, you want to shout out your favorite seniors or just shout out the senior class in general. that's a plenty good reason. If you want to let us know where you're tuning in from, you know, that's always fun to hear with these online live streams that can be watched all over the world. If you want to comment on the action, say like, oh, this team's doing this part of the game particularly well or something like that, you can do that too. And then on some of the more practical, important sides of things, if you notice any technical difficulties with the live stream, if the audio starts mucking up, if the video starts mucking up, if you think I need to change the lighting or anything like that, then you can let me know in the live chat. And also, if you notice me flubbing the pronunciation of a player's name, please, I encourage you to let me know in the live chat. I prefer to, you know, give these student athletes the best coverage I possibly can. And to me, a big part of that involves getting their names right. So now introducing the starters. First for Cats Academy, number 11, Shamar White. Next up, number 1, Gavin Santana. Number 23, Yomi Garcia. Number 13, Andrew Baines. And number 35, Miguel Alves. Now here come the starters for the Boston Trinity Academy Lions. First up, number 2, Gabe Glover. Next up, number 3, Welby Perez Valera. A senior, number 1, Caleb Pucci. A senior, number 14, Luke Hodge. And the third senior, number 13, Philip Dos Santos. So BTA, unsurprisingly, starting all 3 of their seniors here on Senior Day. Pucci, Dos Santos, and Hodge. They'll be accompanied in the starting lineup by a pair of juniors in Gabe Glover and Welby Perez Valera. For Cats Academy, a very young lineup, 3 sophomores, 2 freshmen. Gavin Santana, Shamar White, and Andrew Baines, all sophomores. Yomi Garcia and Miguel Alves, both freshmen. So here we go, 16 minutes on the clock for the first half. BTA against Cats. Jump ball will be between Luke Hodge and Miguel Alves. Here we go. The tip is deflected, collected by Pucci. Pucci pass through, gets away from Dos Santos. Loose ball being fought for, recovered by Shamar White. Couple quick passes, Yomi Garcia going in, puts up the shot, no good, well defended by Hodge, but rebound by Baines, blocked by Perez Valera, kicks it out, shot by Santana, off the mark, rebound won by Glover. Glover chucks it up court to Pucci. Pucci with the first points on Senior Day. An early 2-0 advantage for BTA. Yomi Garcia bringing up the ball for Cats. Pass over to Alves, now up top to Baines, over to Garcia. Garcia looking around, pass, gets to White. Shamar White dribbling, lost his footing, but manages to get the pass away to Gavin Santana, but Santana lost his handles on the ball and it caused him to travel. Quick inbound to Welby Perez Valera, passes it up to Glover. Glover walks it up. Pass over to Dos Santos. Dos Santos holding it, hands off to Perez Valera for 3. Yes! Welby Perez Valera with the first bucket from downtown. BTA now up 5. Garcia, pass to Alves. Alves over to Baines, now back to Garcia. Garcia looking around, throws it down low to Alves. Alves backing down, shot in and out, no good. Gets his own rebound, put back is good. Miguel Alves bringing some size for a freshman. Perez Valera throws a pass up deflected, and it's going to be recovered by Garcia. Garcia running in transition, behind the back pass to Alves for 2. So Cats answers with a run of their own. It's now 5-4. Glover dribbling, looking around, goes around a pick from Hodge, hands off to Dos Santos. Dos Santos hands off to Perez Valera, fakes, steps to his left, dribbles into the corner, turns around, gives it back up top to Pucci. Pucci kicks it out to Glover. Glover stepping in, hitting traffic, gives it out to Hodge. Hodge unloads from forever, no good. Rebound Dos Santos, and he throws it out to Pucci. Possession resets for BTA. Pucci fires from three, might have been blocked. Loose ball fought for, won by Hodge, but the pass couldn't get away. It's taken by Garcia. Garcia running the floor, going up, manages to get the pass to Baines for two. Timeout quickly called by BTA. I think the scoreboard is slightly wrong. That should say 6-5. Not sure why it says 5-4. I mean, am I going crazy? Did I hallucinate? Did I hallucinate a third basket? Either way, we've got a note in the live chat from Elizabeth Franklin. Go BTA, watching the game from beautiful Lake Anna, Virginia. So happy you're tuning in, Elizabeth. And I know the Lions appreciate your support. So yeah, the scoreboard still has it. There it is. There's the correction. It is 6-5. I'm not crazy. Or at the very least in this one particular instance, I'm not crazy. It is a 6-5 lead for the Cats. Quick inbound goes to Glover. Glover dribbling against the press. Passes it up to Perez Valera, who throws it up the line. Intercepted by Alves. Gives it now to Santana. Throws to the corner. This is White. White dribbling around. Looking for somewhere to go. Runs in. Bounce pass to Alves. Alves goes up. Blocked. And it's going to be last touched by Cats. Good defense by Perez Valera. Hodge inbounds to Glover. Glover throws it over to Perez Valera, who runs it across half court. Perez Valera still running, steps back, kicks it over to Easy Morristhein now in the game. Glover dribbles it off his foot. Hodge dove for it and kept it alive as it deflects back to Morristhein. Morristhein almost lost his dribble, picks it up and gives it to Pucci. Pucci dribbling around, running baseline now, kicks it to the corner. Perez Valera hits the three, nothing but net. 6 points now for Welby Perez Valera, and that was a big one to put BTA back on top. Pass goes over to Baines. Baines looking around, throws it to the wing. We've got an off-ball 3-second violation. That's going to give it back to the Lions. They're going to need someone to come down and help on the inbound. Inbound to Glover, given right back to Pucci. Pucci throws it up the middle. It's stolen away from Morristhein by Santana. Morristhein fights for it and gets it back. Morristhein running, stepping back, spinning, gives it out to Glover. Glover dribbling. Hands it off to Pucci, who hands it to Perez Valera, who hands it to Morristhein. Morristhein dribbling across, going inside, blocked on the shot by Baines, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. Even though it was out of bounds off of Baines, the shot clock still finished, and so that will be a shot clock violation. Give the ball back to the Cats. Garcia walks it up. Pass goes over to White on the wing. White throws it down low to Alves. Alves double team, double dribbles. Good defense by Hodge and Perez Valera. Glover throws it over to Pucci. Pucci across half court, got trapped. Fighting for the ball. And we got a jump ball called. Possession arrow is going to go to Cats. Inbound to Garcia. Garcia dribbling. Around a pick, throws it to Alves. Hand off to Santana. Santana over to Garcia, running in. Bounce pass to White. White looking around. Bounce pass goes through the legs, but is collected by Garcia. Garcia unloads from three and hits it. Yomi Garcia was left all alone, and he took advantage Cats now up by 1. Glover dribbling, pass over to Morristhien. Morristhien, an open shot from the wing, no good. Rebound, won by Hodge, kicks it out. Perez Valera, the second chance, no good. And a foul over the back. That's going to go against Glover. That will be the first foul of the game, first personal for Glover. Subbing in now for BTA, number 21, Kyle Cameron Martin. He replaces Caleb Pucci. Tight contest so far, 9-8, Cats leads BTA. Garcia up top, around the pick, throws it to Alves. Now given to White. White throws it to Baines. Baines over to number 3, Silas Etienne. Etienne almost lost the ball, but recovers it, somehow gets it to Garcia. Garcia juggled the ball, somehow recollected it, gives it to Baines. Baines for 3, no good, put back by Etienne. 11-8. Now the lead as Perez Valera passes away from the double team to Glover. Pass goes up now to Martin. Martin throws it to an open Morristhien. Extra pass. Perez Valera, no good on the 3. Rebound Garcia. Garcia throws one up to Etienne. Hits the layup in transition. A 7-0 run, and it's another takeaway for Cats as Garcia intercepts that pass. Gives it to White. Now to Baines. Baines unloads. No good. Rebound Perez Valera. Glover walking it up. You can hear the electric crowd here at the Bradley Center. Martin hands off to Perez Valera. Runs in. Mid-range. No good. Rebound lost out of bounds. Last touched by Cats. Again, we see Luke Hodge bringing the hustle on those loose balls on senior day. As another senior checks back in, number 1, Caleb Pucci back on the floor, replacing Easy Morristhien. Pucci, quick inbound. Perez Valera from the corner, hits that one. 9 points now for Welby Perez Valera, and he brings his team back within 2. Garcia up top gives it over to Etienne. Etienne running in, floater, no good, just rolls out, deflected but chased down by Pucci. Perez Valera holding the ball in the corner, he needs help. Dribbles and gets the pass to Martin. Martin throws it, just barely saved inbounds by Glover. Glover sees a lane, runs in, floater, no good, tips the rebound out to Perez Valera, another 3, no good. Rebound chased down by Perez Valera, layup is good. You never know where the ball's going to bounce in this game. You got to fight for everyone. And Perez Valera fought for that one along with his teammates, and he's got 11 points now. Ball knocked loose by Perez Valera, recovered by Pucci, running on the fast break. Bounce pass to Perez Valera for 2. Another nice assist for the senior Caleb Pucci as BTA takes the lead. And you could see the triumphant fist pump from Welby Perez Valera after BTA answers strong with a 7-0 run of their own to go back up by 2. We got some more notes in the live chat. Some shout-outs to the players from Grifflin Entertainment, hashtag I love Mosey, referring to the 8th grader Moses Long. From John Glover, go Lions, go Gabe Glover. And from Sharina Mendoza, let's go Gabe. And boy, it's taking everybody on both sides to fight for every ball so far. You know, even though the scoring stats, you know, might make things appear a little one-dimensional on BTA's side, 13 of their 15 points coming from one player in Welby Perez Valera, you know, you can see just watching the game in front of your eyes how everybody has to get involved, because every play and every ball is going to be a battle. And you can hear the crowd going nuts here at Bradley Athletic Center. Now bringing it up for Cats is Garcia out of the timeout. Garcia slings a pass through to a cutting Etienne. Pinpoint accuracy for 2. Etienne's now got 6. Morristhien back on the floor. He breaks the press and gets the pass to Pucci. Pucci around a pick, fires for 3. No good. Rebound by Garcia. Garcia throws another pass out of bounds. They say last touched by Pucci as he deflected that one. Gabe Glover back on the floor for BTA. He replaces Welby Perez-Valera. White inbounds to Alves. Pass intercepted by Martin, but the pass intercepted right back by White. White goes up, no good, draws a foul. So that foul will go against Caleb Pucci. First personal, second team foul. Shamar White going to the line for 2. And he misses the first. It was a nice pass interception by Kyle Cameron Martin, and then I think he got a little nervous about potentially falling out of bounds, so he just threw the pass away, and it ended up being picked right back as White hits the second. That's his first point of the day. Morristhien gives to Glover. Glover gets a pass to Morristhien, who throws it across half court to Pucci. Pucci throws down low, and Hodge couldn't save it in bounds. That will go back to Cats. 16-15, the Cats lead. Garcia walks it up. Surveying. Goes inside, had no room, kicks it out. Etienne coming in from the wing. Euro step, goes up. Tip back is good from Garcia. Garcia now with 5 points. Morristhien with the ball, surveying his options. Finds a dribbling lane, spins, somehow keeps the ball, but it's knocked loose. It's knocked back, taken by Baines, pass to White. White goes up and hits the lay-in. The press bringing BTA all kinds of problems, but they break it that time. Martin running in, going up, blocked by Alves. Out of bounds, and now Perez-Valera will return to the floor for BTA, replacing Martin. Pucci inbound, Perez-Valera, quick 3, hits it! Immediate impact upon returning to the floor. Perez-Valera's already got 16 points. BTA trails again by 2. White passes to Alves. Alves pass deflected by Perez-Valera, recovered by Glover. Glover against the press, looking for his options, passes up to Perez-Valera. Perez-Valera hits a wall, but forces his way across half court, kicks it to Hodge. Hodge gives it back to Perez-Valera, or juggled, recovered by Glover. Glover sees the lane, runs in, lost the ball. Saved it somehow to Perez-Valera, and he hits the 3! 19 points in 10 minutes for Welby Perez-Valera. And how about the hustle from Glover to keep that ball in bounds? Garcia, pass over to White. White passes down low to Alves. Alves backing down, hook shot, hits it. Alves now with 6. Cats back on top by 1. Morristhien gives it up to Pucci. Pucci, pass to Hodge, give and go, back to Pucci. Pucci fakes, and he travels. Subs checking in on both sides. Gavin Santana returns for Cats, and Kyle Cameron Martin returns for BTA. Garcia walks it up. Gives over now to Etienne. Etienne dribbling around, lost the ball for a sec, but got it back. Now he's weaving through, going up, no good, well defended, but the rebound was collected by Etienne, but the pass stolen by Morristhien. Morristhien running up, going up, gets the rim roll. Easy Morristhien with his first 2 of the day. BTA back up by 1. Garcia floats it over to Baines. Baines throws down low to Alves, poked loose, but he recovered. Shot, not blocked cleanly. That's going to send Alves to the line. They're going to call that one against Martin. First personal, third team foul. Alves will go to the line for 2. Off on the first. Substitution for BTA. Gabe Glover returns to the floor, replacing Caleb Pucci. Second free throw from Alves is good. He's now got a team-high 7 points. Martin gives to Morristhien, up to Glover. Glover throws one, just misses Martin. And that's going to give it back to Cats. Again, the press defense from Cats Academy giving BTA some problems. As Garcia brings it up, passes to Alves. Alves back up top to Baines. Now to Garcia. Garcia dribbling up top. Steps back, hits traffic. Now floats a pass deflected but collected by Alves. Backs down, goes up, no good. Rebound lost out of bounds, BTA ball. All knotted up at 23 apiece. Inbound goes to Perez Valera, thrown back to Hodge. Now over to Glover. Glover dribbling, pass away from the double team to Martin. Martin throws to Perez Valera. They've broken the press. Throw to the corner. Glover for 3. No good. Rebound Morristhien. Morristhien dribbles out, kicks it out. Perez Valera fakes, runs in. Layup. No good. Draws the foul. That foul will be called against Andrew Baines, his first personal, first team foul. Will be Perez Valera going to the line to shoot 2. And off on the first. A sub for BTA as Caleb Pucci returns to the floor, replacing Kyle Cameron Martin. And for Cats Academy, number 24, Daryl Nderitu on the floor for the first time, replacing Miguel Alves. And Perez Valera surprisingly missed them both. Rebound chased down by Pucci and given out to Hodge. Hodge gives it back to Pucci in the corner. Pucci desperately passes away from the baseline, but he draws a foul. That foul is going to be called against Nderitu. That'll be his first personal, second team foul. Pucci, quick inbound to Perez Valera in the corner. He unloads for another 3. No good. Rebound by Baines. Throws it up to Santana. Up to Garcia. Garcia goes up. No good. Good defense on the fast break by Glover. Rebound by Morristhien. Running the floor right back the other way. Pulls up mid-range. Hits it. Easy Morristhien now with 4 points today. BTA is back up by 2. Garcia. Pass to Santana. Santana throws it down low. Nderitu kicks it out. Baines for 3. No good. Rebound tipped into open space. Chased down by Pucci. Pucci. We got a foul call. Off ball. It's going to be against Hodge. That's going to be Hodge's first personal, 4th team foul. And now we got a sub for BTA. Kyle Cameron Martin returns, replacing Hodge. Inbound to Garcia, around a pick. Swings it over to Etienne. Etienne rushes in, kicks it out. Santana for 3, and it banks in. Gavin Santana gives his team back the lead at 1. Glover throws it up to Pucci. Pucci fakes, gives it out to Martin. Martin slings it over to Glover. Glover dribbling. Starts to drive, kicks it. Morristhien from the corner, no good. Rebound, Etienne. Etienne dribbling, weaving through, kicks it out. Santana for 3 again. No good this time. Rebound chased down by Morristhien. Morristhien, easy lane to the hoop for 2. Easy Morristhien now with 6. The lead just swinging back and forth and back and forth. Right now it's 27-26 BTA. Garcia dribbles, runs in, shot, no good. Gets his own rebound, put back, no good. Well defended by Martin, and a foul is drawn on the rebound. That foul will go against Nderitu. His second personal, third team foul, and he's now going to sub out for Miguel Alves. Inbound to Glover. Back to Perez Valera. Floats it up for Pucci. Pucci dribbling. Gives it out to Perez Valera. Perez Valera dribbling around. Fires baseline. No good. Rebound by Garcia. Garcia running. Gives to Etienne. Etienne sees a lane. Goes in. Goes up. Draws a foul. They called that foul against Martin. Second personal, fifth team. And Etienne hits the first. Timeout now called by BTA with the score tied at 27 apiece. Stats so far for BTA, Welby Perez Valera having a very impressive first half, 19 points so far from the junior. Easy Morristhien next on the list with 6 points. He started to find the basket in the later stages of this first half, and then Caleb Pucci had the first basket of the game, and so far that's all anyone else has got. Pucci's got 2 points. Scoring a little more spread out with Cats Academy. Silas Etienne and Miguel Alves with 7 points each. Etienne, of course, going to have another free throw attempt after this timeout. Yomi Garcia with 5. Gavin Santana and Shamar White with 3 points each. And Andrew Baines with 2. Etienne back at the line. And he hits the second. Inbound to Pucci. Pass up to Martin. Martin escapes the defender, throws to a wide open Glover. Glover decides to run in. Couldn't get the pass away. Now gets the pass away. Pucci mid-range, no good. Rebound by Etienne. Etienne slings it up for Baines. Baines saves it inbounds, gets to Etienne. Etienne dribbling away from the double team. Now starts to dribble inside. Fights his way through for a layup. Silas Etienne, the first Cats player to reach double figures. He's got 10. Morristhien runs in, baseline, hits it. Easy Morristhien finding his rhythm. He's now got 8 points, and it's a 1-point game once again. White dribbling. Pass goes over to Baines. Baines floats it down low to Alves. Alves tries to pass out the double team, but it's taken away by Glover. Thrown up for Morristhien. Morristhien goes up and hits it. Easy Morristhien now at 10 points here in the first half. The Lions have retaken the lead. White sees a lane, runs in, poked loose, recovered by Alves. Desperate shot, no good. Rebound by Pucci. Pucci pass gets away to Martin and sends it back to Glover. Glover pass to Morristhien, handoff to Perez Valera. Perez Valera runs in, kicks it to the corner to Glover. Glover runs in, mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound Alves. Etienne running, kicks it. Baines for 3, no good. Rebound Perez Valera. He floats it across half court to Pucci. Pucci running in, hook shot off the top of the backboard. And that's going to be out of bounds, Cats ball. Sub coming in for BTA. Luke Hodge returns to the floor, replacing Caleb Pucci. And for Cats, number 23, Yomi Garcia, and number 24, Daryl Nderitu return, replacing Gavin Santana and Shamar White. Garcia walking it up. Just about 20 seconds left in the first half here. It's a 1-point game. Garcia dribbling up top. Throws a pass to Baines. Baines down low to Nderitu. He's got the inside, but missed the shot. Rebound Alves. Put back no good. Rebound won by Hodge to Perez Valera. Chucks it. Oh my gosh, that was close, but no dice. I can't even imagine how crazy this place would have gone if that last one had gone in. But as it stands, we are at halftime. The score at half, the Boston Trinity Academy Lions 31, the Cats of Cats Academy 30. Scoring totals through that first half for BTA, pretty simple and straightforward. Welby Perez Valera with 19, Easy Morristhine with 10, and Caleb Pucci with 2. For Cats Academy, a little more spread out. Silas Etienne with 10, Miguel Alves with 7, Yomi Garcia with 5, Gavin Santana and Shamar White with 3 each, and Andrew Baines with 2. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan here at the Bradley Athletics Center. I'm going to take a break off the mic for halftime, but don't go away because I'm going to be back for the second half of what has been a very thrilling ball game so far, so you better stay tuned. Hello, back on the mic. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan coming to you live from the Bradley Athletic Center on the campus of Boston Trinity Academy in Boston, Massachusetts. We are getting ready for the second half of today's Senior Day game between the BTA Lions and the Cats of Cats Academy. We had a thrilling, narrow, back and forth, blow-for-blow contest between these two teams in the first half, and it ended with a slim 1-point advantage for the Lions. Now coming back out, we got 16 more minutes of basketball left here in regulation. Let's see what happens now. Inbound goes to Gabe Glover. Glover dribbling across, passes to an open Luke Hodge, goes up, no good on the lay-in, rebound by Andrew Baines. Gives it now to Yomi Garcia. Garcia running in, kicks it out to the corner to Shamar White, running baseline. He sends it up top to Silas Etienne. Etienne turning around, knocked loose by Kyle Cameron Martin, recovered by Glover. Glover running on the fast break, stripped from behind by Etienne, recovered by Garcia. Garcia running in transition, throws a pass to Baines, fakes, goes up, no good, rebound Garcia, putback is good. Yomi Garcia now with 7 points today as Cats gets the first bucket of the half. Pass inside to Glover, out to Morristhien, easy Morristhien for three, no good, rebound by Etienne, chucks it up for Miguel Alves, but out of his reach and out of bounds. You can tell already what kind of fast-paced game we've been having so far just from those first few minutes of the second half. It's been that way all game. Cats is turning this into a full-court contest. That's just non-stop movement. Glover throws a pass to a wide-open Welby Perez-Valeri, whiffs on the layup, rebound by Alves. Long pass up, gets to Etienne, throws it to White. White under the basket, shot blocked. That's going to stay with Cats, but good help defense from behind by Kyle Cameron Martin. White inbounds to Alves, now to Garcia. Garcia inside to Alves, and Alves hits the layup. Hodge was trailing him, and it looks like he lost his balance there, and that gave Alves an open look to the hoop. Glover dribbling in, tries to float a pass, broken up and lost out of bounds. It's going to stay with BTA. Again, the Cats defense really rushing the pace of BTA's offense as Morristhien gets an inbound to Hodge. Hodge gets a pass over to Glover. Glover tightly defended, spins around, dribbles in, steps back. Well covered on the shot, no good. Rebound Garcia. Garcia throws it up for White, chases it down, saves it, but it's blocked and stolen back by Morristhien. Easy Morristhien walking it up. Swings a pass over to Glover. Glover dribbling, hits a wall, starts dribbling again, hits a wall again, ball knocked loose. They're still fighting for it. It's ultimately recovered by White. White dribbles in and is not blocked cleanly. Sounds like the BTA crowd was hoping for either an offensive foul or a travel call. They got neither. Instead, that'll be Luke Hodge's second personal foul and first foul of the half as Shamar White hits the first of two free throws. Subbing in for BTA number 1, Caleb Pucci replaces Gabe Glover. And White in and out on the second, but the rebound is snagged by Garcia. He has been a monster on the boards here in the second half. Garcia fires from the wing. No good. Rebound. Lost out of bounds, and it's going to be Cats ball. Inbound goes to Miguel Alves. Alves hands off to Garcia. Garcia starts dribbling in. Pass to Alves. Puts it up and in. Alves now with 11 points. It's been a 7-0 run since the start of the second half, and that pass broken up and recovered by Baines. Baines passes to Garcia to the corner to White for three. No good. Rebound Alves. Putback blocked by Pucci. It's going to stay with Cats, but BTA trying to get some of that momentum back after a tough start here to the second half. Alves, pass broken up, recovered by Perez Valera. Welby Perez Valera goes up and in. Welby Perez Valera with his team's first points of the second half. He's now got 21 for the day. Garcia hands off to White. 37-33 the score in favor of Cats. White passes to Alves. Alves throws it down low to Garcia. Turnaround, put up, no good. Rebound, lost out of bounds, and it's going to be BTA ball. Inbound goes to Morristhene. Morristhene racing across half court, racing inside, going up, blocked, recovers, kicks it out. Pucci for three, no good. Rebound taken by Baines. Baines gives to Etienne. Etienne dribbles in, goes up and hits it. Silas Etienne now at 12 points. We got a timeout called now by BTA. A 9-2 run by the Cats to open this second half, and they now lead by 6. And what's truly scary about this Cats team is how everybody is contributing on offense. 12 points from Silas Etienne, 11 from Miguel Alves, 7 from Yomi Garcia, 4 from Shamar White, 3 from Gavin Santana, and 2 from Andrew Baines. For BTA so far, they've had some trouble getting players involved on the scoreboard. So far, 21 points from Welby Perez Valera, 10 from Easy Morristhene, and 2 from Caleb Pucci. Remember, as always, if you enjoy this live stream, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all my upcoming live streams. And if you got something to say, I encourage you to say it in the live chat. Inbound to Morristhene. Morristhene throws it up to Kyle Cameron Martin. Martin passes it out to Morristhene, who slows things down, gives it to Martin. Martin steps in, long two, no good. Rebound is collected by Baines, knocked loose, but he recovers, and he draws a foul call. That's going to go against Pucci. That'll be Pucci's second personal, second team foul. Garcia now walks it up for Cats. Driving in, desperate shot, no good. Rebound by Morristhene. Morristhene is forced into a jump ball by Garcia, and this will give the ball back to Cats. Inbound goes to Alves. Now out to Garcia. Garcia's pass deflected out of bounds by Perez Valera. Etienne looking for the inbound, gets it to White. White around a pick. Steps in, steps back, and knocked out of bounds by Pucci. And now we got a sub coming in for the Lions. Number 2, Gabe Glover returns to the floor, replacing Caleb Pucci. Inbound to Alves. Pass out to Etienne. Etienne throws to the corner to White. White steps in, hits a wall, pass to Alves, shot no good, rebound, putback, rolls in for Baines. I think that was another instance where the BTA fans were looking for a travel call, but did not get it. Glover to Morristhene to Martin. Martin across half court, pass, goes to Perez Valera, who fires for three and gets it. And how about Hodge with the heads down duck to avoid the pass meant for Perez Valera as that three ball is in and out. Rebound collected by Morristhene. Morristhene chucks it like a quarterback to Perez Valera, who lays it in. They just keep feeding the hot hand. Welby Perez Valera now at 26 points today. And just like that, BTA is back within 3. Five quick points right when they needed it. Some good finds by BTA and some good finishes by Welby Perez Valera. And now with 11 minutes and 10 seconds left, it is a 41-38 score, still in favor of Cats. And we see another note in the live chat from Thelma Hairston. Let's do it, Gabe. Gabe Glover has not scored as of yet, but he is a player that you know can get very involved in the offense when the openings come for him. Just hasn't gotten the best looks so far today. And this Cats Academy very ferocious against whoever is holding the ball, and a lot of times Gabe Glover has been one of the primary ball handlers, and so he's really had not much wheres to go. Out of the timeout, Cats bringing it up, it's Garcia. Garcia pass to Alves, now to Baines, back to Garcia, pass to a cutting Alves who lays it in again. Luke Hodge got tripped up when trailing Alves. As Glover now dribbling against the press, floats it over to Perez Valera, who gets it to Martin. Martin kicks it out to the corner, but off the mark on his pass. He's trying to say his pass was deflected, but the officials disagree, and that will be Cats' ball. Garcia bringing it up around a pick, gives to Alves. Alves gives to Baines. Baines to Garcia, around a pick, tries to dribble in, extra pass to Alves, ball's on the ground, and it's ultimately recovered by Alves, turns around and puts it up. Miguel Alves now with 15 points, Cats up by 7. Morristhein running baseline pass, gets to Martin, Martin blocked on the shot by Alves, gives to Etienne, Etienne running the floor, extra pass to White, goes up and hits it. Shamar White now at 6. And out of the timeout, it's been a 6-0 run for Cats as Perez Valera floats it up to Martin. Martin dribbles in, fires along 2, no good. Rebound won by Garcia. Etienne. Now we got a timeout called by Cats, surprisingly. While in the midst of a 6-0 run, they called timeout. And you can see the kind of matchup nightmare that Miguel Alves is causing for BTA. The Cats freshman, noticeably taller than everyone else on the floor, and he plays like it too. A lot of good moves in the post, couple of nice blocked shots. Just makes it very difficult for BTA. In the live chat from Ryan Matos, Let's Go Lion, supports from Brazil. Happy to see some international audience tuning in. Right now it's a 9-point advantage for the Cats. It'll be Cats' ball out of the timeout. Inbound goes back to White. White dribbling, lost his handle for a second, chased it back down, and passed it up to Etienne. Etienne pass goes off the foot of Morristhein, and that's going to stay Cats' ball. Inbound goes to Daryl Enderitu. Now up to Gavin Santana. Now pass broken up, but chased down by Etienne. Etienne walks it back up, throws a pass to White. White running out of time, fires a desperate shot, misses the rim, and it's rebounded by Glover, thrown up to Morristhein on the fast break. Morristhein goes up, hits it, and one! Easy Morristhien finally gets his first basket of the second half. He's now got 12 points today, and he's going to the line for one more. That foul called against as Morristhien hits the end one. That foul was called against Silas Etienne. First personal, first team foul. White bringing it up. White dribbling. Pass over to Santana, down low to Nderitu. Nderitu extra pass to Alves, and he puts it up for another two. Back to an 8-point advantage for the Cats as Glover collides with a defender, and they're going to call the foul on Etienne. That'll be his second personal, second team foul. Morristhien inbounds to Glover. Glover across half court. Dribbling, further in, running floater, goes in. Gabe Glover with his first points of the day. Cuts the deficit back down to 6. White gives it over to Etienne, down low to Nderitu. Nderitu stuffed by Martin. That's going to force the jump ball. Well timed on the help defense that time. The last time he came to help against Nderitu in the post, he just passed it right to Alves, but that time well timed by Martin for the block as Glover is stripped by Etienne. Etienne running it back, stripped right back by Martin, but it's recovered by Alves. Alves desperately gets a pass out to Santana, who throws it up top to Etienne. Handed off now to White. White dribbling around a pick, fires from the wing, no good. Rebound bounces, gets to Glover. Glover running in transition, has to slow it down. Gives over to Martin. Martin for three, no good. Rebound chased down by Santana. Santana throws it up to Etienne. Etienne extra pass to White, and White lays it in for two. Morristhien races it across half court. It's an 8-point lead again for Cats. Morristhien drives in, tries to force the layup, and does draw the foul. That foul against Miguel Alves, his first personal, third team foul. Easy Morristhien to the line for two. Off on the first. Sub for both teams. Yomi Garcia returns to the floor, replacing Etienne, and Caleb Pucci back for the Lions. Second free throw from Morristhien is good. Morristhien now with 14 points today as Garcia runs it up. Dribbling, lost the ball, recovered by Morristhien. Morristhien running, forcing through. He gets smothered, and that's going to force a jump ball. White walking it up for Cats. Pass to Nderitu. Nderitu passes out of the double team to Garcia. Behind the back pass to Nderitu, and he banks it in. Daryl Nderitu with his first points of the day. Quick passing up to Morristhien. Running floater, no good. Rebound by Garcia. Garcia brings it up. Fires for three. No good. Rebound tipped and recovered by Hodge. Thrown to Morristhien. Morristhien dribbles. Pass to Pucci on the back door. Pucci can't finish. Rebound ripped away by Hodge, but he cannot save it inbounds. And it'll be... Wait, it's BTA ball. The Cats players can't believe it, but it is, in fact, BTA's possession as Gabe Glover checks back in, replacing Easy Morristhien. Quick inbound, Perez Valera, quick three, no good. Rebound by Alves, throws it up to Garcia. Garcia stripped from behind by Pucci. Pucci running it up the floor, pass to Hodge. Hodge steps back, fires a shot, no good. Rebound, Pucci kicks it out. Glover for three, no good. Rebound by Alves, and he throws it away. BTA forcing a couple of turnovers, but their offense has to make something happen. They're trailing by 9. Glover walks it up, pass to Martin. Martin dribbles in, sees a lane, goes up, and in and out on the lay-in. Rebound by Alves. Garcia walking it up. Pass to Enderitu. Looking around. And 3 seconds against the offense. This will give it back to BTA as number 13, Andrew Baines, returns to the floor for Cats, replacing Daryl Enderitu. Inbound goes to Glover, given back to Pucci, and back to Glover. Glover throws it across half court to Martin. Martin starts to dribble, stops, gives it out to Hodge. Hodge hands off to Pucci. Pucci gives to Perez Valera. Perez Valera runs in, kicks it out to Martin. Martin fakes, steps in, mid-range, no good. Rebound Baines. Garcia runs, lost the ball, got it back. Desperate shot, somehow got in. Garcia now with 9 points as that long pass sails out of bounds, gives it back to Cats. It is now a double-digit lead for Cats Academy with 5.5 left to play. Yomi Garcia with 9 points after that miraculous shot went in last possession. Alves puts it up top to Baines, now gives to Garcia. Garcia throws it, intercepted by Perez. Valera gives to Glover. Glover to Pucci. Pucci goes up and in. Caleb Pucci with his second basket today. He's got 4. White brings it up. White dribbling, gives to Garcia. Garcia dribbling, almost lost the ball, but a foul is going to be called. That foul, I think, is going to go against Kyle Cameron Martin. That'll be his third personal, third team foul. It will remain Cats ball. White looking, chucks it up top to Garcia. Garcia around a pick. Back around a pick. Now hands off to Santana. Santana gives to Garcia. Garcia dribbling across. Pass to the corner. 3-ball attempt, no good. Rebound Pucci, and an over-the-back call against Santana. That'll be his first personal, 4th team foul. Pucci inbounds to Glover, gives back to Pucci. Pucci dribbling, gives it back to Glover. Glover brings it up across half court, dribbles, and draws a reach foul. That's going to go against Garcia, his first personal, 5th team foul. Inbound goes to Glover. Glover up top. Pass over to Pucci. Pucci dribbles, gives to Martin. Tries to give it back to Pucci, but it was redirected and intercepted by Alves. Garcia throws it down low to an open Baines, and Baines lays it in. Back to a double-digit lead for Cats as Martin, running inside, kicks it out to Glover. Glover around a pick, starts to run in, pulls up from the stripe and hits it. Glover now with 4 points, and it's back to a 9-point deficit. Still a sizable lead to overcome. Garcia passes to Alves. Alves. What the heck? What is happening? It looks like the Wi-Fi is starting to freak out on me. I don't know why. I don't know what is happening. And unfortunately, there's not much I can do. I don't know what's going on, folks. I don't know why the Wi-Fi suddenly has gone foobar on me. I'm hoping it fixes itself. I'm just using the Wi-Fi here at BTA. Maybe it's because there's so many people here. Sometimes that happens. Bad time for it to happen. 3 minutes left. My deepest apologies. I don't know what is going on. Okay, looks like it's starting to fix itself. So whatever that was, hopefully that wasn't too bad. 11-point deficit for BTA as Morristhien brings it up the floor. Pass up to Perez Valera. Now back up top to Morristhien. Morristhien dribbling around a pick. Starts to run inside. Layup is good. Morristhien now at 16 points today. Garcia, pass deflected. Saved by Perez Valera, but it's recovered by Garcia. Garcia is all alone. Behind the back pass to Baines, who hits the lay-in. Now Morristhien dribbling against the press. Lost the ball for a second, has to pass away to Glover. Glover chucks it up to Perez Valera for three. Bounces in. Perez Valera now at 29, and it's an 8-point deficit with 2 minutes left. BTA's got to find a way to get the ball. It's pass to Santana. Pass gets away, but recovered by Garcia. Unloads for three. No good. Rebound Baines. Put back is good. Baines has come alive. Now has 10. And 10 is the deficit as Glover runs in. Euro step. Lefty. No good. Rebound by Alves, and he draws the foul. That'll be Hodges' third personal, fourth team foul. Number 1, Caleb Pucci returns to the floor, replacing Luke Hodge. Inbound to Garcia. Garcia throws a pass up to Alves. Alves throws down low, somehow gets it to Etienne, who lays it in. And now Morristhien running up, pass to Pucci. Pucci fakes, turns around, kicks it. Perez Valera for three, hits the three. Perez Valera, 32 points today, but his team still trails by 9 with a minute and a half left. They have to seriously think as Martin strips the ball and draws a foul. BTA refusing to lie down in these closing minutes. It is still technically a 3-possession game, as that is Garcia's second personal 6-team foul. Martin inbounds to Glover. They need to hit some threes. Glover driving in, though, kicks it out to Perez Valera. Perez Valera spins, gives it to Glover. Glover fakes, spins, runs in. Hook shot, no good, draws a foul. So BTA will be shooting the bonus the rest of the way, as that is Alves' second personal 7th team foul. Gabe Glover off the shooting foul will go to the line for 2. And he hits the first. Luke Hodge back onto the floor for BTA, replacing Easy Morristhien. Shamar White back in for Cats, replacing Gavin Santana. And Glover hits them both. It's a 7-point game. Garcia with the ball. Garcia running, looking, gets a pass up to Etienne. Etienne dribbling, comes across, lost the ball, but recovered it. And now gives it out to White, now out to Garcia, and now the foul is committed by BTA. And it looks like a timeout was called, as that foul is against Perez Valera. First personal, 5th team foul. 2 more fouls are needed in order to send Cats to the line for bonus free throws. And there's 53.5 seconds left. At this point, it would take a miracle, but it's still doable. We got a question in the live chat from Ahmed Omo. Points from BTA players. Welby Perez Valera, far and away the leader in points for BTA. 32 points today for the junior. And then Easy Morristhien, the freshman, with 16 points of his own. Gabe Glover has 6, and Caleb Pucci has 4. So it's been a tough day for depth of scoring for BTA, just 4 different point scorers. But Welby Perez Valera having an astounding game so far. And they're going to need a few more miracle shots from him or somebody if they want to get back in this ball game here in the final minute of play. 53.5 seconds. It's a 3-possession ball game. BTA needs at least 1 3-pointer. And they could really use some kind of defensive takeaway. They have a foul to give before triggering bonus free throws. As White looking for the inbound. Gives to Garcia. Garcia gets away from the double team, throws a pass to Etienne, throws it down low to Alves. Alves gets fouled, not on the shot. That was the foul to give for BTA, and it was a smart foul by Gabe Glover, first personal 6th team. Now the inbound floated into Alves. Alves trying to dribble, almost poked loose from Garcia, and now Garcia fouled by Perez Valera, and this will send him to the line for the bonus. That is Perez Valera's 2nd personal, 7th team foul. And now a very important moment here. Yomi Garcia going to the line for 1 and 1. Meaning if he misses this one, he does not get his 2nd free throw. Play just continues. Luke Hodge back on the floor for BTA. They need the rebounding. And the first free throw is good from Garcia. That makes it an 8-point game. Still a 3-possession game, but now it's gotten harder. And Garcia hits them both. Inbound goes to Perez Valera, given back to Martin. BTA's got to sprint up the floor, and they got to set up a 3-ball. Morristhien runs in, turns around, goes for a jumper, no good. Rebound by Garcia. Garcia is fouled by Hodge. And I'm not sure I totally understand. Maybe the possession just went a little too quick, but when you're down 9, I figure you need 3-pointers. And BTA has not gone for any 3-pointers. And it looks like BTA is going to let their 3 seniors finish their season out on the floor. Checking back in, Caleb Pucci and Philip Dos Santos. Garcia misses the first of the 1-and-1. Rebound is collected by Alves, and he gets the putback. An 11-point lead now, a 4-possession game. Pass goes up to Pucci, goes up for the floater, no good. Rebound knocked loose by Hodge. Hodge fires a shot, no good. And it's out of bounds, stays BTA ball. 15.5 seconds left. At this point, you're just hoping one of the seniors can get a bucket as Dos Santos gets fouled. Philip Dos Santos is going to go to the line for the 1-and-1. And the BTA crowd is loving it. This is why you got to love high school ball. The team is losing, but everybody's so happy to see their senior get a chance. And the first of the 1-and-1 is no good, and it's an air ball, so Cats will just take it out of bounds. Inbound goes to White. White dribbling, throws a pass, gets to Garcia, and the foul is committed by Perez Valera. 8.7 seconds left. I mean, this game is already over, and in any other game, BTA would have just let Cats dribble that one out, but you feel like they want to get one last possession, one last chance for their seniors to touch the ball, maybe get a shot off. before we all go home. Garcia hits the first. And he hits them both. Inbound goes to Glover. Glover racing it up. Goes up himself. It's blocked. Recovered by Pucci. Extra pass again, and it's going to be lost out of bounds. State BTA ball, but just half a second left. They have to set up a quick catch and shoot. Into Perez Valera. Quick fire. No good. And that is how the ball game is going to end. But a round of applause still coming from the BTA faithful as they give their boys basketball team a proper send-off and a proper send-off to the senior class of 2023. The final score here at Bradley Athletic Center, Cats Academy 71, Boston Trinity Academy 58. A tough loss for BTA to end the season on, but you got to appreciate the spirit the team showed, the spirit the fans showed in supporting this team, supporting this program, and supporting these seniors. As they give a last round of applause to the seniors coming off the floor. And I think we're going to have some post-game ceremonies for the seniors is what it looks like, as they're bringing out some flowers now. So I think we're going to get some post-game stuff. So I'm going to stick around here. I'm going to stay live, for longer than usual as we see. And indeed, that is what's going to happen. I'm going to switch to my camera mic instead of my broadcasting mic so you can hear the ceremonies better. At least once they start, that's what I'll do. But for now, I'll give a little game wrap-up. Stats-wise, for BTA, Welby Perez Valera led all scores today with an impressive 32-point outing. Easy Morristhien with a strong outing as well with 16 points. Gabe Glover finished with 6. And Caleb Pucci, the senior, finished with 4 points. For Cats Academy, much more well spread out. Miguel Alves led the way with 19 points. Was a total mismatch down low all game long. Yomi Garcia finished second on the team with 15 points, including a number of free throws down the stretch. Silas Etienne had 14. Andrew Baines had 10. Shamar White had 8. Gavin Santana had 3, and Daryl Enderitu had 2 points. So that is the scoring stats. We got some notes in the live chat from Elizabeth Franklin. Thank you so very much for the live stream and the great commentary. We truly appreciate it. My pleasure. From Lakeisha Glover, good game. From Lennox Chase, great game. Congratulations to the senior class. The spirit of the players and fans was inspiring. And from Flightless Duck, good game. And Lennox, I couldn't agree more with what you said about the spirit of the players and the fans. This is part of why high school games are so fantastic, is because even when your teams lose, a day like senior day is always so special. It doesn't matter how big or small your senior class is. It doesn't matter how good or bad your team is in a given year. The chance to honor these seniors that have spent so much time with this program, that have put in the work, coming to practice, running up and down the floor, traveling with the team from game to game, and, of course, playing in the games themselves. And then also just a chance from a student perspective to honor these guys who have finished or are about to finish at least, their high school journeys here. As we see one of those seniors leading the way, coming out, number 1, Caleb Pucci. As we get ready to honor these seniors, once I see someone take hold of a mic, I will pass off the audio over to my camera's mic. As you see the three seniors there, number 1, Caleb Pucci, number 13, Philip Dos Santos, and number 14, Luke Hodge. So they're about to take the mic. I'm going to go off the mic for now and let them take over.
Going on, BTA? Great ride with these seniors. Just going to say, it's been a great pleasure having you. I know you're going on to figure out things. I'm just happy to have you guys on the team. You have been a great inspiration for all the guys behind you and coming forward. So just thank you for your leadership. Let's make some noise for them. We're going to talk about our first senior, that is Philip. I'm going to hand the mic over to Franklin here, but Philip is a great young man, and he just his defense in practice on these guys is amazing. If you can see it, so that's the thing I think about when Philip's up to report his defense. You know, his him being a gentleman, so respectful. Yeah. I'm gonna hand it over to him.
It takes a lot of courage, proud of the new sport you senior year. Philip, we're all very glad you did so. Your energy and intensity in practice has played a significant role in our preparation for some of our biggest games, including our wedding in Chapel Hill. And you bring leadership and vitality to our bench, which we really needed. Thank you for the sacrifice of your time. I understand that we have to drive to school, so and I never got to know you that much as a teacher and administrator, so I really honored the privilege you gave me to be part of this team. Thank you, Philip.
This next young man, he's also respectful, tall, strong. I had the privilege of coaching both of his older brothers. That was always fun, so it's good to have you, Luke. Luke he's always been, I remember him being young and just talking to us about when it was being his time to be on the team. And to see you here, I've been here quite a while, but it's always been a great pleasure having you on the team. Respectful, strong leader, and just when I think about Luke, I think about that layup, if you didn't see it, against Chapel Hill. So finesse, so beautiful, So again, Luke, thank you for your leadership, thank you for your hard work, and that's it.
Last season, Luke's development as a basketball player was somewhat hampered by a severe injury he suffered the prior summer. But this season, Luke hit the ground running, making valuable contributions on defense and on the boards to secure our Battle of the Mountain Invitational Championship in December. Highlights this season for Luke include an 11-rebound performance against Rocky Hill and 14 boards against Newman. In our noteworthy win over Landmark, Luke secured several late-game rebounds that punched our victory, and the offensive rebound that led to Easy Morrison's unforgettable three-point shot. All season long, Luke acted as a facilitator and a workhorse, battling down low. So it felt perfectly fitting that in the final minute of our epic duel against Chapel Hill in the NBIL semifinal, Luke all but clinched our victory with a layup to put us up by 4 points. Luke, you deserve that moment in the spotlight after the many sacrifices you've made for this team. And if we advance to the NEPSAC finals next week, it will be because of your tenacity, strength, and leadership. Thank you, Luke.
our last senior here, Mr. Pucci. You know, one of the things that I admire Caleb is his hustle spirit is he just works hard. He's just a hard worker in his leadership. The thing that I remember most is us working on that sweet three and jump shot that you see. He used to snap it, but now he knows to follow through. It is just a beautiful sight for this song. And so, Caleb, thank you. It's been a pleasure coaching you. You're a great young man. I know you're on to bigger and better things. And I can't wait to see what the future holds for you and you too as well. Now I'm going to pass the microphone for you.
The first big game of our season was in our championship game at the Battle of the Mountain against Christian Heritage School, where he led the team assists with 5 and steals with 4. Throughout the season, his energy and passion on defense have been invaluable for our team. He leads the team in blocks with 0.7 per game and in field goal percentage, shooting 45% from the floor. In the second half of the season, he made some very important scoring contributions, including his 15-point performance in our second game against Gann Academy. In our first game against Cats, he had 12 points, 3 steals, and 1 block, what was his most complete game so far. But even when Caleb's contributions did not show up on the stat sheet, he has set the tone of defensive intensity that we struggled to find early in the season. In order to achieve our lofty goal of bringing home a championship in NEPSAC Class D, we will need a string of near-perfect games from this explosive athlete and fierce competitor. Thank you, Caleb. Thank you all for coming to support us on senior night. It's been a real privilege to get to inaugurate the Gravity Center this terrific season. Thank you all who traveled to our NBIL championship games. It was amazing that kind of having that road support. And unfortunately, this will probably be our last home game. But it has been one of the great honors of my life to coach these 2 young men. And I am eagerly awaiting development of the rest of the squad. We've got big things in the future, but any victories that we have moving forward, Philip, Luke, Caleb, you own those victories just as much as the young men wearing uniform. So thank you, hats off to you, now and always.
Families of the seniors, come on over. We're going to take some pictures before you go. Oh, okay. Let's see.
So that was the post-game senior day ceremony. Great way to honor this senior class of 2023. Caleb Pucci, Philip Dos Santos, and Luke Hodge. Thank you for your good work. Oh, my pleasure. Thanks. And as they are just taking photos at this point, you know, I think I'll, just say a few words of my own and then we'll wrap this thing up and go home. I just want to say, I don't know if this is my last BTA basketball game. Coach Franklin mentioned possibility of NEPSAC playoffs. I don't know what's going on with that or what that schedule is going to be like or if I'll be able to make whatever game they might be scheduled for. Regardless, it has been a privilege for me to cover this team. I've been so grateful for the opportunity. Getting to come here for the first season of this Bradley Athletic Center, which is a beautiful gym, I gotta say. I love how brightly lit it is. It always feels like you're playing in the middle of the day, even when you're playing late at night, which I think is really cool. The chance to cover this team that fights so hard, that brings a lot of energy to every game they play in, brings a lot of skill to every game they play in. It was awesome to get to cover. I hope I get a chance to cover them again next year. But for now, in this moment, I'm very happy to have covered the games I got to cover this winter. I know I didn't get to cover as many as some might have wanted, scheduling conflicts being what they were, and maybe I'll be able to cover some more next year. But for the ones I was able to cover, it was an opportunity. It was a privilege. I had so much fun doing it. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching these live streams, even half as much as I enjoyed doing them. And I've appreciated all your kind words in the live chat or people coming up to me in the gym after the game. Those words always mean so much because I love getting to do this. This is basically the dream job for me, but finding out how much it means to the folks watching is, that's just the icing on the cake right there for me. And so I'm very grateful. Thank you to everyone. And thank you for the kind words, Sharina. Thank you for your service. You're a great announcer. I appreciate it so much. I love getting to do this. And like I said, high school games just got such a special charm to them. I mean, the fact that fans could still be as engaged as they were at the end of a game that was effectively already over just because they wanted to see one of their seniors get another chance to put a point on the board. You don't get that at the professional level. You might get that at the college level, but it's a special thing at the high school level that you get to see. And so thank you again. If you enjoyed the live stream, feel free to hit the like button and subscribe. I don't know if BTA will book me for any spring games, but we'll see. And other than that, I don't think there's much else to say. That's going to wrap it up. Happy Senior Day to the BTA Lions and to seniors Caleb Pucci, Philip Dos Santos, and Luke Hodge. And from the Bradley Athletic Center in Boston, Massachusetts, I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. Thank you all for watching, and have a good night.